assuming you've seen the episode title, yeah, they can't all be ABBA. And by they, I mean Eurovision Song Contest winners. But hey, before we get to the episode, I want to let y'all know that our 10th anniversary is coming up. Yep, May 27th. And we'd like each of you listening right now to give us a present. Wherever you're listening, if there's a like button, a thumbs up, a place to leave a comment, give us a little something. If you aren't subscribed, click that button. And if you're really feeling generous, share this episode with a friend. Even if you just found us for the first time because the algorithm was like, hey, you watch Eurovision, check this out. It only takes a couple seconds, but the effect would be huge for us. Thanks, everybody. And now, because you've been good, here's the show. Welcome to Pitney and Amelia's Bitchen Boutique.
We may be awful, but we're right.
It's not going to last today. The high
It blew
temperature...
the humidity away,
the high temperature will be relatively cool. Is that your phone or mine?
Oh, yeah, let me turn the ringer off. God, I never have it on.
I was going to say.
That's so weird.
I was going to say. Mine is charging right now. I'm just going to sit it down here so I won't accidentally touch it.
Oh, wait, let me, okay.
Today's going to be nice, but I'm going to be running around and I'm going to be at my dad's house because I have to be there for a doctor appointment thing for him. And it's always too warm in his house because he's always cold. And I'm not going to get to enjoy the day because I'm going to be, I'm so busy. I don't like being busy.
Yeah, hold on. I just need to respond to this real quick because it's Troy coming to finish up.
Oh, yeah.
The mice work.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
Mice and mites. Very exciting.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. He was going to come yesterday, but we got home so late, and apparently Devin got in some trouble, and they were having a family meeting that lasted long. And I was like, oh, God.
Well, that's, it happens.
He's a teenager. Of course he's in trouble. Anyway, okay.
It happens. So are you you're almost mouse-free, and are you now mite-free in your house?
As of, we're rodent-free.
Good. Oh, that's right, because it was more of a rat than a mouse.
Yeah, and as of yesterday, they came for the mites yesterday, and they're coming back next week because they have to do it twice.
Oh, okay.
But the good news is
is that morning, because there might be eggs that are hatching or something?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Ugh.
So the good news is this morning, for the first time in weeks, Mom did not get any new bites in the middle of the night.
Oh my God.
And neither did I.
Oh my God.
Because the thing is, they don't really bother me, but Mom's allergic.
Right, sure, yeah.
So it's been a huge thing, but yeah, so we had to, anyway.
So you can't, in your normal way, you can't just be like, ooh, it's mites, and be all excited like if it was fleas or lice.
Oh, yeah, because it's just, it's a big annoyance. Yeah.
And thank God it wasn't bed bugs.
Oh, I know. And the thing is, Mom, she's so fucking sensitive to smell that it drives me nuts.
Oh, well, I am too, but...
And it's so weird that she could not smell the insecticide. But I sure could. Oh. It was, disturbing me last night trying to sleep in here.
Oh, God.
That I had to have the fan on and the windows because I could, I could smell it. I could almost taste it. It was just...
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I've been dealing with new carpet smell, which the one day last week when we actually had it was raining consistently for almost a day and a half. And so during the day, And it was nice and cool out, and we just opened up the house, even though we can't open it a lot because we have a dog who gets very excited by windows, because looking outside is so exciting.
Oh, yeah.
And we also have a lot of
yes.
screens that have been torn apart by birds using the threads from the window screens to make nests.
Oh.
I have entire windows I can't open because the bottom several inches of the screen is gone.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
but we had the house open for a really long time, and we had fans going, and that took care of so much of the smell.
Oh, that's good.
I have to apologize. The fabulous contractor who lives across the street, he's had a team out at his house working on some edging and some steps and stuff in his front yard. So occasionally this morning there may be some banging out my window that I have no control over. It was happening a lot before we got online, but okay, we're good. It's I heard a car door slam, and that made me go,
At least
shit.
For now, knock on wood,
Yes.
you know.
Yes, knocking on the wood. Oh my god.
But as a result of, the mites.
Yes.
We had to go out yesterday and take the dog, and
Oh yes, because you had to get out of the house,
we
right?
had to be gone, and so we went to Lazy Dog, which has a little dog patio and a special dog menu.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Aww.
so he had the chicken and brown rice doggy plate.
Oh my god, that must have been heaven for him.
Yeah, and lots of dogs. It was really fun, but the most exciting thing was that was the first time I'd been able to eat for real in almost 3 weeks.
Oh god, yeah, you've been kind of on a liquid diet a bit, sort of.
Yeah. And I've been eating on one side and then having to rinse the second I get done eating because
Yeah. Oh, I've only just started chewing on both sides of my mouth. I mean, I'm talking for over a decade I've been chewing on the left because of the giant fuck up in my mouth. But now that that's been fixed for the first time ever, I just forced myself to go through it. But having a hole closed up that's been there for a long time is fabulous.
Oh yeah.
I was chewing my dinner last night and going, this is actually kind of crazy. I feel weird chewing with my whole mouth.
Have you had to do a lot of pain pills or no?
It really only hurt for the first few days. After that, it just freaked me out. It was sensitive without instead of pain. And I knew that if I was chewing something that was crispy, it's something could suddenly have a sharp point and stab me in the gum right there.
Oh, yeah.
Which I've always been aware of because I had the giant hole in my mouth. But thank God it never got infected. I'm hearing banging. I guess you're not hearing it.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it's actually been really good. But it freaked me out for a while. I bought an insane amount of soup because I thought I was going to be eating nothing but soup for 2 weeks. And then it only, I sort of followed their rules, but I was like, I can chew with the other side. It was like when my mom got her hip replaced and she was in the rehab center with people who had broken their hips. So they didn't know how to be careful and how to use a hip that's healing or whatever. And mom had been limping for 2 years, so she didn't need rehab, and she felt better immediately after surgery than she did when she walked in that day. So it's no, I already know what it's like to have this side of my mouth fucked up. I was already acting that way. So in some ways, that made it easier.
I had a complication.
Yeah.
So the pain lasted way beyond, and the complication was so much more painful than the initial.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was the pain was breathtaking and not in a good way.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Dental pain, pain anywhere in your head, from the neck up, is, you can't ignore it. You can't, because it's your consciousness is focused on it. You can ignore a toe, but you can't ignore your toe.
Yeah, but I'm on the tail end of it now, thank God. It still feels weird.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it doesn't hurt. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, that's awesome.
The healing has finally begun. But anyway, so now we're back and we're recording.
Yes,
and
yes. The pain and the stress and the all of it of last couple weeks, we shan't go more into it than what we have. But
oh no,
just know that life is insane, and I'm sure you all have.
Yeah, I mean, I could have recorded.
Oh, it would have been so
for
bad.
the last episode, but it would not have been good.
I mean, you were having trouble just because it was using your mouth. It was like you were in serious discomfort at best.
Oh
yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And, but I'm looking forward to the day that I don't constantly stick my tongue over there because I was so used to doing it because I had to check the hole
see, I
all
can't
the time.
do that. It grosses me out too much. I can't do it. Just knowing that there's a big hole now, it grosses me out.
Well, the hole, all those times when it was a hole, I was constantly checking it to make sure that like a grain of rice didn't wedge itself in there and whatever. So I've already been very aware of that part of my mouth, but it's all fine. I just can't make myself stop sticking my tongue over there.
Yeah.
Because it's been, 12 years?
Yeah.
No, longer than that, because it was 2011 when my crown fell out, and there was nothing to reattach. So I just had a big hole in my face, because I had no money for dental work back then. I had no money for anything, but...
Oh, joy. Yeah. Yep, I know.
Oh, life. Yeah. Anyway.
Welcome to Shatsunami, a variety podcast that discusses topics from gaming and films to anime and general interests.
Previously on Shatsunami, we've analysed what makes a good horror game, conducted a retrospective on Pierce Brosnan's run as James Bond, and listened to us take deep dives into both the Sonic and Halo franchises.
Also, if you're an anime fan, then don't forget to check us out on our sub-series, Chatsunani, where we dive into the world of anime. So far, we've reviewed things like Death Note, Princess Mononoke, and the hit Beyblade series.
If that sounds like your cup of tea, then you can check us out on Spotify, iTunes, and all good podcast apps.
As always, stay safe,
stay awesome, and most importantly,
stay hydrated.
But here we are.
Oh my God.
So let's talk about tacky, fabulous dance music.
Yes.
and bad disco.
Yes. We've been having just in recent weeks, we've been having our own discussions, and we decided that would be a good thing to talk about. And it all started because of the documentary I Am Divine.
Yes.
Which is fabulous and everyone should see it. But go ahead.
But I'm sure that I had seen that before, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, parts of it
and
seemed
it
very familiar to me. Yeah,
came up in my feed, and I was just like, "Oh my God, this is so cool." I just remember in the 80s when Divine was actually alive and actually touring and performing. In fact, me and Ramon had tried to get in to see Divine.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
Because he played at the Stud in San Francisco.
Wow, oh my God.
And we begged, but they would not let us in because we weren't 21.
I was going to say, yeah.
But we didn't get to see him. But anyway, I was a huge fan of his music because it was so terrible.
Right.
It made me laugh. It was like his music is to music the way that John Waters is to movies, to me.
Sure.
I mean, his music is terrible. The lyrics are stupid. His singing is terrible.
I mean, yeah.
It sucks, but it
You think you're a man, but you're only a boy.
Yeah, but it delighted me. But it was so weird to see that documentary where he was like a legit top 40 huge high energy star in Europe.
Right. Yeah, like touring there way more than here. Those records
were big. He would do like big theater concerts.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? His music is actually popular as music over there.
Well, that's
Whereas
that's
here,
Europe for you.
it just made me laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's weird because, you know, Divine is just so American. The level of tackiness that America generates. But at the same time, it's like we can't really say that, well, that stupid shit doesn't get popular in America, because obviously we've had our moments. Like I was reminiscing just this morning. I found an account that was all like disco stuff it was like very, very 70s clips from TV shows. And I realized after I was scrolling through that, like, the person who has the account, it's unlikely that they're American. Because there was a lot of shit on there that's like really, someone recorded, oh God, the Video Killed the Radio Star, that song? Someone had a hit with that in French. But like, I'm scrolling through, and I came like all kinds of just amazing shit.
And that's not even a good song.
But like in French, I mean, I'm wondering if it was a big hit in France or if it was like in England, they were excited because it was French. I don't know. But like the way in the 80s, you know, we had 99 Luftballons, and like I liked the German version of that song better than the English version. Anyway, but what I found as I was scrolling through that account was they had In the Mood by the Henhouse 5+2, which was the second 45 record I ever bought.
Oh.
And it was literally chickens clucking to the melody of In the Mood.
See, that's fabulous. I don't know that I've ever heard that, but I'm totally going to look it up.
It's amazing. But it was enough of a hit that I knew it and I bought it. My first 45, of course, was Disco Duck. So clearly I had a weirdness in me that, you know, obviously is still very prominent. So
I do remember that song. I think I had the 45 of it too. And again, that was a big hit, and it's terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Rick Dees, who was a DJ, he was the guy who did it. And it was like, because it was such a hit, he had to go on shows like American Bandstand or whatever. And he's like, I'm not a singer. It's just me, like, doing this dumb song. And then someone would get, like, a duck costume. And it was always a different duck. Occasionally it was a duck puppet when he would go. Because I've seen so many clips. And it's like, so you didn't, like, invest in a duck costume so that you could have your duck go around with you. It was like whatever town they were in, they had to find a duck costume. And it was always different. And it was always stupid. And it was just some idiot in a duck costume kind of dancing next to him.
Kind of fun.
Lip syncing to the
kind of fabulous.
I mean, sure it was. But like in Europe, there's an old quote, and I don't know if I can remember it exactly, but I was a huge Culture Club fan. It was like the first band that I was like, I like this is mine. It wasn't like my sister listened to music and it just sort of bled through.
Yeah.
And
I remember what a big fan you were.
I mean, there were people who knew me as the Culture Club girl, you know, in like 9th grade. But in an interview way back then, Boy George was talking about how, as a group, it was their goal to be a hit in America. Like, being a hit in America was way more important than being a hit at home.
Yeah.
And he said that it's because, you know, America has, you know, taste or whatever, like that we have higher standards, or apparently people outside of America think we have higher standards.
Well, maybe at the time, but certainly not now.
But of course, you know, they were all fans of American artists and whatever. But what he said was you could put a pot on your head and play the banjo and have a hit record in England.
But that's true.
And it really is true. I mean, there is some really, like, are you serious? Like, you know, something being like a novelty hit, like a, you know, In the Mood sung by Chickens.
Yes.
That's one thing. but for, like, Divine to be huge and make tons of money touring over there and selling records.
Off those horrible records. Yes, it's just amazing.
It's absolutely amazing.
You know, the thing that makes me really think of that is the Push Pineapple, which the name of the song is actually Agadoo.
Agadoo, yeah.
Which I only knew it because it was on, the Max Headroom video show that they used to be in the middle of the night, and Verity Noslin introduced it to me because she would tape it.
Yes.
And I only knew a little clip of that song, and I was like, I can't even believe this is fucking real. And I had put it on a compilation tape.
Yes.
And my friend Keith came to visit from London, and he was like, oh my God, that song. And I was like, what, is that like a real thing? I didn't even know it was a real thing.
Right, because
that was like full on, like not even top 10, but like top 5 huge fucking hit.
Right.
And it was
we highly recommend people Google it.
Yeah, this horrible band called Black Lace.
Black Lace,
who was like 2 really faggy looking straight guys in leather
with
pants
like
and Hawaiian
air supply
shirts.
hair.
With
like
like Kaja Gugu hair.
Yeah,
or air
Kaja
supply
Gugu
hair,
yeah. Yes.
And it was a huge hit. And so Keith had sent me a cassette of Black Lace. It was like Black Lace's greatest hits.
Oh my God.
And it was all stupid synth music that was like made to dance at like parties or made to dance at like weddings.
I mean, fucking Push Pineapple was a great party song because we would all drunkenly dance to it.
Yeah, and these were huge hits, and half the songs on it were actually covers of Boney M songs.
Wow! How did I never hear this tape? Wow.
And so that's how I got into Boney M. Because our mutual friend from Scotland recognized the songs
and was like, "Oh wait, you don't know Boney M here?"
Song.
Yeah,
it was because of her that introduced me to Boney M.
God damn it!
And again, I love Boney M. I've listened to the fuck out of their albums.
Yes,
but it's ironic because they're so fucking terrible. But they make me smile and they make me happy. But they were huge fucking stars all over Europe. And I was like, oh my God, I can't even believe that it's real.
Yeah, and even today when I was scrolling through that account, I passed like 5 Boney M videos as I was scrolling through going, obviously this person's from Europe. Because there's no way, no one in America knows even 5 Boney M songs.
Oh yeah.
You know. You know Rah Rah Rasputin. Oh, did I ever tell you? Because I know you didn't see, or maybe you have by now, I don't know. But the Jodie Whittaker era of Doctor Who, like before Ncuti Gatwa took over.
I've seen some of it, yeah.
There was an episode where, well, like the guy who came back as like the new master, who was so amazing. Like this, like, I'm going to say Indian. I don't know much about him. He could be some other South Asian origin. I don't know, but really cute, fabulous, and a really, really good master. And they were in, I'm gonna say, some Russian palace. I don't remember why they were where they were or why this happened, but the master was actually sort of like being Rasputin.
Oh.
And all of a sudden they're in like this big like palace room, and he comes in and the fucking Rah Rah Rasputin song starts, and he's fucking dancing to Boney M in the middle of a Doctor Who episode. And I remember thinking, how many people in the United States right now are going, what the fuck is this song?
Yeah.
Because we know it. Because we're weird.
Every once in a blue moon, they did play that song at Charlie's.
Oh, wow.
Once in a blue moon.
It must have been on some compilation that someone...
Yeah, but it was
That's
like...
amazing.
But yeah, all those songs were so popular, and it's just like, wow. And,
yeah.
And
people, especially if someone's young, they need to understand, before the internet, you just didn't know what was happening elsewhere.
Oh, no. Like, we would have never known who Boney M was, or Black Lace for that matter.
If we didn't have a person
Yeah.
who was like, oh no, here, from my home country, here you go. But yeah, like we couldn't, but during the early 80s, we had found acts that were, British, that became big in a very small way, like the Toy Dolls.
The Toy Dolls, yeah. I was just thinking of that,
And
yeah.
as far as we know, there are 3 people in the country who know who the Toy Dolls are, and Pitney and I are 2 of them.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
it's like the third one, the 3 of us walked down the boardwalk in Santa Cruz not long before I left California.
Yeah, that's right. Yes,
we did a lot of, I got to do certain things one last time.
Yeah.
And, I had a couple of trips to the beach that summer because of that. But, like, walking down the boardwalk with a boombox, blasting Dig That Groove Baby by the Toy Dolls.
Yeah.
And just, enjoying the weird looks we would get from people.
Yep.
But God damn it, that band, and at the time, I didn't really understand how huge they were, because they did not get play here.
Oh,
they tried, they gave it a shot, but it didn't work. And it's sad because they're fucking fantastic. They're like the happiest punk music you could ever hear.
Yeah, and they're actually really good. But
they're really, really great. But years later, when I would go looking for their stuff, and I would find, like, I had this big 2-record LP that someone stole from me, and I'm still angry about it. Toy Dolls, 20 Tunes Live in Tokyo. And I have another one called On Stage in Stuttgart. And it sounds like an arena show. Like, the audience is huge.
It very well could have been, too.
They're losing their minds. They're so beloved. And we're literally 2/3 of their entire fan base in America.
I know, exactly.
But all of you should look into it, because they're the Toy Dolls. And I have to say, when I first moved to Texas and I was trying to, like, people who seem to have more interesting musical taste, and I would say, oh, have you ever heard of the Toy Dolls? And every single one of them, would go, oh, the New York Dolls?
Yeah.
No. If I meant the New York Dolls, I would have said the New York Dolls. I said the Toy Dolls.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to not know who they are, but every single person acted like I didn't know what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why it's burned in my brain. Because y'all know how much I really love being underestimated.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, but
God.
I do remember, though, when Keith would come to visit.
Yeah.
He would not even let me put those tapes on. He hated them so much.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it was so oversaturated there.
Because they were that big, yeah.
I mean, I guess it was like the New Kids on the Block or NSYNC, or you know what I mean? It was like that
Right.
level of oversaturation where you either loved them or you hated them, but you couldn't really find anybody that liked them.
Right.
Even
Right.
though everybody did. I
Yeah.
think it was like that from what
Oh
he
my
tells
God.
me. And I was like,
Oh,
they
that's so
have
funny.
some really shitty pop music over there, though, that's popular. Like, I think my least favorite band of all time, as far as synth music goes, I fucking despise the Pet Shop Boys. I
I
hate
never
their
listened
music.
to much. I only know 1 or 2 songs.
I can't stand his faggy voice. I just hate them.
Oh, I liked his faggy voice.
And they were so huge over there.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I was like, oh, barf out. Gag me with a spoon.
Oh my God. Well, something's coming up. I can't remember when. I can't remember the date, but I went and looked a couple weeks ago. Eurovision is coming up. And you and I have never done the Eurovision thing, but there are people who probably take a week off of work or something to just watch all of Eurovision.
See, that would be fun. I'm sure we'd get all sorts of fabulously tacky things.
It's like everything about Eurovision is so insane to me. But what I really, what's weird about it is that that's where ABBA came from. That ABBA went on Eurovision in what was it, 73? I don't know. And did Waterloo. And it became so huge. They won Eurovision. And then they became fucking ABBA.
Yeah.
Who are still, I mean, I know people who don't even like pop music who are huge ABBA fans.
Oh, I know. I mean, you can't not love them because they're that good, you know?
They're amazing.
Yeah.
And like, fucking Bjorn, whatever his last name was, is an amazing songwriter.
Yeah.
And English isn't even his first language, but he writes all these great songs in English. I love ABBA, but they can't all be ABBA.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure if we somehow manage to watch it, maybe we can find a way to watch the finals together or something. We'll
see, that would be fun.
We'll have to look into, because it's a different time zone and everything. We'll have to figure that out. Anyway. So here's the thing. We're gonna peeve, but I'm only gonna peeve because Pitney doesn't have a peeve this week.
Yeah, I tried. I racked my brain.
I think it's just all the shit going on. It was everything was infuriating to a level that it was beyond peeve.
Yeah, there was too much real shit going on. I couldn't find anything catty to be bitchy about, which is kind of shocking for me, but I will come up with something fabulous for next time.
Yes. And I have a huge peeve.
Peeves!
I have an enormous peeve to do right now. And I'll just start by saying that I will be skating dangerously close to politics. But I want to be very clear up front that I am not talking about polls themselves or even the poll results. It's not about that. That my peeve is about the way that people on TV talk.
Uh-huh.
And like, I swear that this is like a new thing, like within the last year, maybe 2 years at most. But it's kind of become the thing that they all fucking do when they're talking about poll results. And I hate it. And I'm sure you've heard it, but okay. So what I'm talking about is the phrase underwater. Have you?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So to explain, as an example, and this is a real example because I had taken a picture of my TV because I was so enraged that particular day. Now, across the top of the graphic, there's like a couple of guys standing by like a digital wall. You know, that very CNN kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And across the top it says, independence on Trump and inflation. Okay. And below, I guess these graphics were meant to be like a then and now showing a change. But this is what was actually there. So the left side said, 2024 election versus Harris. Trump plus 20 points. Those words don't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is independence on Trump and inflation. What does that have to do with the election? Anyway, so the guy who was talking about it, I remember him saying something like, he was up by 10. But really, they're not explaining more than that. So the text next to it says, now, net approval, underwater by 60 points. And the graphic, so on the left it says plus 10, on the right it says minus 60. So does that mean I'm meant to do math? It's like, those don't seem like comparable things because one's an election and the other is a poll that was just done. But is it like up 10, down 60, so that means 50? Is it 50%? Because they're talking about a poll. So a poll should be like, do you approve? Yes or no? And they're saying the approval is minus 60, but minus from what?
Oh, yeah. See,
is
I know.
Minus from 100%? Because 100 minus 60 is 40. That would be 40%. So, like, do you see why I hate this? Like, this is all the time. This is any
Oh, I
channel.
know. I've seen that too, and I don't understand it.
Like, their job is to give facts, not like an SAT question.
You know, it's like, oh, so-and-so down 38 points. And it's like...
But down from fucking
yeah,
what?
I just want to know.
But
I just want to read that, only 5% of America approves of Trump. That's what I want to read.
Yeah.
I don't need to see that he's down by whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. But, like, I will say that just last night, and I think the clip may have been a day old, so sometime this week, Rachel Maddow said the words, underwater, but the graphic she had on the screen actually made me understand what it meant.
Oh, yay. See, there you go.
She put complete factual information on there so I could understand it. So now I know what it means, but I'm still mad about it because how casual all these news people are with their fucking jargon.
Yeah.
Assuming we'll just figure it out. Which, I mean, if I'm misremembering, I think that news, like newspapers in particular, are supposed to write to like an 8th grade level.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's supposed to be a little bit dumbed down because all these people who might be watching it, we don't know what they're talking about. It's their job to be clear, Yeah. Anyway, so what Rachel did was, while she was talking about Trump being underwater by 25, the screen showed approve 37%, disapprove 62%, and then next to that, a very important word, margin, -25. So you could see all the numbers, and you could see, okay, this number is 25 less. So his approval is 25 less than his disapproval.
Then it was, yeah, okay.
So apparently that's what it means. And so you're seeing the real numbers and the way they're framing it all in one, easy to read graphic. And then the next screen was like 23% approved, 76% disapproved, with a -53 margin. Like, I get it now. Oh my God.
Okay.
But despite the fact that I get it, still, stop it. I hate it.
It doesn't seem necessary.
It's so obnoxious.
To me.
If you want to use that phrase later just once while you're, after you've given us all this information, and then you talk about, well, look, he's underwater.
Yeah.
Okay, but give us the facts first. Stop making everything overly complicated, for fuck's sake. My God.
I agree.
Oh, yes. We have a few minutes.
Oh, sure. Why not? Yes.
Okay, we
yes.
don't. This is going to be very, very quick. I'm kind of thinking about this almost like an "Am I the Asshole?" Only it's less "Am I the Asshole?" and more we know we're not the asshole, but we are curious what other people think because I'm just having a hard time looking for this email. Okay, there it is. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to read an email. I'm going to sanitize we're not talking about who this person is. I'm just going to say someone had a birthday this week. A digital, online gift certificate was sent to this person. And normally it would just be like oh, hey, thanks, or whatever. Yeah. Or maybe even nothing. But this was so upsetting that I screen capped it, sent it to Pitney. I also sent it to my husband, and I sent it to my therapist.
Yeah.
My therapist, who, her immediate response was, I'm gonna control myself until you come in. Because she obviously had a very strong opinion. And it was very fun yesterday discussing it. So, she doesn't think we're the assholes.
Yeah.
she's definitely team asshole over here. We're all, if I'm an asshole, we're all assholes. Except my husband who couldn't understand why I was this angry. And that is why I'm framing it as am I the asshole? Because maybe we're all just insane and maybe he's right. I don't know. So I'm just going to read the email that I got, and I should point out, I didn't send the gift. I didn't send the birthday gift. It was sent by my husband, but the email was sent to me. Which is why I had to.
Yes.
Anyway. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to seem ungrateful, but there is literally nothing on their site that I need, not even for pet's name. My apartment is literally stuffed to the gills. An Amazon card would be much more useful. Oh, I'm also realizing there's no fucking punctuation in this email. Anyway, that email was sent to me the day that the person received the gift. I was utterly enraged.
Oh, I was too. When you sent that to me, I was so mad I was shaking.
Yeah. I mean, I
think my response to you immediately was, what an ungrateful cunt.
Oh, probably, yeah.
No, it was, what a ungrateful, rude cunt. I think that's what I said.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check because it was good. It was really good.
Something like that.
Oh my god, how far? Yes, you said, oh my god, what an ungrateful, rude cunt. I would never talk to her again, and I would tell her off on top of that. And you also mentioned to me that you showed it to your mother, who also thought she was an ungrateful, rude cunt.
Oh, she thought it was just terrible. Like, she was shocked that anybody would do that.
Yeah. And my therapist, after I talked, I had to kind of bring it up at the end, because I'm like, I don't want to leave without bringing up the email that I sent you.
Yeah.
And she... and she said, I can't diagnose someone.
Yeah.
But this person obviously has some kind of personality disorder. And I was like, thank you!
Yeah.
Because
who fucking would say that?
And the part that I mentioned to her, and she was like, yes, that's it right there. Because the first thing says is, sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful. Followed by the most ungrateful thing you could say.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And to be clear, thought was put into it.
Yeah.
The Amazon gift card is kind of the, oh shit, I totally forgot about her. I'm just going to send her an Amazon gift card.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband, who made the choice, we even talked before when he made the decision, he told me what he did. And I was like, that's a great idea. Because Amazon gift card is so, and also it's Amazon.
It's so generic.
We're trying to not use Amazon unless we have to.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's just things you cannot get any other way. But this situation was like, yeah, he wanted to be a little more personal, have her really get something useful.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think, because it was Wayfair. And if you haven't been on Wayfair's site, which I believe she has not.
No, because they have everything.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you can't get groceries from them, but it's like, it's like, yeah, on the commercials, it's always fucking furniture. And no one expected her to buy furniture.
Yeah.
With, a $50 gift card. But there's plenty. You can literally go to their site and search for under $50.
Oh, yeah.
And it will give you every possible thing. And yeah, some of it's weird, but there's a lot of really useful shit.
And cool stuff. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's appalling. It's just appalling.
It's absolutely.
I still just thinking about it now makes me mad. Like, who is that uncouth and that unfiltered
I mean, it was
that they would do
a
that.
schmeckle. It was a schmeckle kind
Yeah.
of a thing. And this particular person was someone who was also dumping schmeckle, the worst person in the world, way back then, you
Yep.
know, 30 years ago.
Yep.
God, almost. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that weird? Oh
Yeah.
my God. We haven't seen schmeckle in such a long time. But yeah, like, they recognize that there are things that are rude and ungrateful and awful, but then to go ahead and do it anyway.
She's definitely a certain type of person. That's all I will say.
Yes. And like I said, we're not, you know, people who are listening, we're going out of our way to not identify. Some of you may eventually figure it out. I don't know. It's not about that.
Yeah, it's just that it was fucking rude and appalling.
Yeah. But if you have an opinion, like if you could see Filianel's side of this and say, it's just really not that much worth getting upset about. When I'm like, you know, fire shooting out of my eyes and
Oh yeah,
just rage.
I can't relate to his point of view at all.
Yeah. And I am a person, I mean, I even told my therapist, like, because I've been through emotional abuse and gaslighting and God knows what, I do have a certain amount of conditioning to part of my brain will go, oh wait, did I do something? Is it me?
Mm-hmm.
Did I do something wrong? Did I deserve this? I mean, there's a part of me that always does that. But even this time, not for even a second. Not for a second did I think, well, she makes a good point. No, not a good point. If you receive a gift from someone, it's a gift. They thought of you. They didn't have to give you anything.
And you be fucking grateful and appreciative.
You be grateful. And if you're not grateful, you keep your fucking mouth shut.
Amen.
You do not tell a person, what a shitty gift you just gave me. I mean, come on. Come on.
Amen. Amen.
So, if you have an opinion, we'd love to hear it. But do keep in mind that your opinion might be wrong and we will rip you apart for it. So be brave.
Absolutely.
Be brave, because we're right. We always are.
Amen.
And yes. Yeah, fuck ungrateful, rude cunts.
Like I've said many times to Darren, even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoy our show, please take a moment to rate and review us wherever you listen.
If you send us a screenshot of your review, we'll send you a Bitchen Boutique sticker. Everyone loves stickers.
Please subscribe or add us to your favorites wherever you get your podcasts.
Subscribers get new episodes first and are also more attractive.
Drop us a line anytime at PitneyAndAmelia@gmail.com.
We'd love to hear from you.
Wait, I have a very
In certain
outraged
places,
dog
I
at
don't
the
know.
door. Let me let him in.
I just remember the... Okay.
I know. I hear you. Okay, come on. Okay, let's get on the big bed. Okay. Is that better?
Good puppy.
Wait, I'm tangled up. Okay.
I could see ears and eyes and tail.
Oh yeah,
I just see tail right now.
Yeah, he was not happy that. Well, he was very distracted. Mom was having breakfast, so he was begging.
Oh yes.
When we started, anyway. So okay.
Puppy loves toast.
Yeah.